Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple A's podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So, this next game, not only this game, but the next two games are really, really crucial, and the margin of error is so small for the number one seed. And for the NFC North right now, since it's basically just two games left in the regular season, and both are divisional opponents, so they're gonna be a tough one. But right now, the next obstacle in the way is the Green Bay Packers. Right now, they will be playing at US Bank Stadium. They flexed it to 3:30 Central Time for me, anyways. It does maybe I don't know which time zone is for you guys, but that's for you guys to figure it out. Anyways, so yeah, this is they definitely played Green Bay last week. They did win, really narrowly winning this game, basically by blowing a 28 to nothing lead, and then end up winning 31-29. So it can't happen against a good team like this again because you're not really going to get away with it. So the Vikings defense versus the Packers offense, I feel like though they need to at least make some plays, in order to win this game. So you have to their main weapon, the Packers' main weapon is Josh Jacobs, cuz Josh Jacobs has absolutely ripping. He's absolutely been doing such a great job in the run game for the Packers. I would say their driving force. So Josh Jacobs is basically just doing much better than he has been in Vegas, so we know that's a given. But in order for the Vikings, the seven front needs to absolutely dial in on Josh Jacobs because we know the Packers are going to hand the ball off to him more often times than not. At least they're going to at least hand the ball off at least 20 times. So you need to do the seven front needs to do the heavy lifting more than the secondary, because if you hold the Packers run game in check, I feel like Jordan Love is going to screw up at some point, but you need to really stop the run game in Josh Jacobs and then you're all set. So but there's nothing really to also sleep on, like the wide receivers of the Packers. I mean, they don't have really a lot of talent, but they're doing a very good job. Nonetheless, Jayden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Tucker Kraft, their tight end, has been absolutely phenomenal this season. Probably their secret weapon of a tight end that they have. So you need to do your best to so the secondary just needs to do their best. I don't really expect much from the secondary, which is why I said bring pressure on Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs. That's always the foundation of being good on defense or getting stops, And I feel like the secondary, yes, they should get some turnovers because Jordan Love is going to turn the ball over. Just what are you going to do when he does? So that's a one thing, But the main thing is putting pressure on Josh Jacobs and Jordan Love and just forcing the Packers to throw the football. That's what you want. That's what you need to do. And then the Vikings offense needs to do the heavy lifting, no doubt. I mean, the Packers defense has been spotty this season. They've shown some flashes where, I mean, they just shut down an opponent. I mean, you beat Spencer. I mean, they shut out the New Orleans Saints. I mean, they're playing up against a Saints practice squad at this point, so I'm not buying their defense. But their defense is mediocre at best, which is the best way to say it. Their defense can get got, though. I will say that. So the offense, Sam Darnold needs to just stay. It's simple. Sam Darnold just needs to really stay confident out there and just do whatever he can to pick this defense apart. And the secondary, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're blanketing Justin Jefferson. You got other weapons. And Aaron Jones, need a big game from him. Had a had a pretty good game against Green Bay at Lambeau Field last time, which I feel like, though, the Packers are not going to respect Aaron Jones, and the run game, so I feel like they're going to stack the box. So if the Packers are going to do that, you need to dial up some short plays maybe here and there. Kevin O'Connell's play calling. So maybe some players underneath, like TJ Hawkinson, maybe some not Jalen Naylor, Jordan Addison, some slant plays with Justin Jefferson, with anybody really. I mean, you can their defense can get got, and really you need to, and also maybe try to stay aggressive as much as you can, Kevin O'Connell, man. Because you need to try to make as less mistakes as possible. We know the offensive line is not going to do much, which is the reason why I am saying you need to do short developing plays, because the defense, the 7 front of the Packers are going to get after Sam Darnold. You need to try your best for him to get the ball out quick. So those are basically, it's not a huge preview, but I say the Vikings do get the win over Green Bay. They sweep them. They find another way to win. I mean, obviously, I trust the Vikings to absolutely do that. 28-24 Vikings over Packers is my score prediction. And yeah. So yeah, the NFC North and the number 1 seed. So a lot is at stake here. Just need them to show up. So yeah, these 2 games are really big, more than ever. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skol Vikings.